during the bye week get a chance to zoom out a little bit and sort of assess where you guys are at. What did you take away? What did you discern about the first quarter of the season after taking that time during the bye week?
Yeah, not where we want to be. We want to be 4-0. We're 2-2, and then the steps to improve, to get better. What does get better look like? For us, it's getting crisper, sharper on offense, and that's and in all areas. I mean, trying to grow, but that's particularly what we're attacking as we get into this. I mean, the NFL is a one week league, and just honing in on everything that we can do to be, most successful each week, for Sunday. So that's tightening up, honing in on our football and get it humming. That's the goal.
Coach, being the perfectionist that you are, how frustrating is this for you?
Oh, it's a process. I don't really get frustrated. We're just attacking it, and that's what the guys have been doing. Last week, this week, same. We're at it. The workouts have been great, and we're hitting the field today for a big Wednesday practice. So I'm just fired up about that.
Use the word crisper on offense.
Crisp.
Yeah. Just what specifically do you want to tune up? What needs to get better to get to that level of crispiness that you're looking for?
Yeah, but it starts with not beating ourselves. That margin of error that comes, with penalties, with missed assignments, putting the guys in the best possible positions. Players and coaches, working together as one. And it usually, my experience has been the defense usually comes along a little quicker, and then offense, is not frustrated, patient. We're just and disciplined and knowing that it's going to come if we just keep working at it, just get a little bit better. And I feel like it's close, but as with anything, in life, just keep doing what we're doing, but want to get a little bit better at something, work a little bit harder at it, and that's where we're going.
Are you encouraged at all by the fact that obviously offensively you guys have so many new pieces on that side of the ball, both your players, both your running backs, new right tackle, you sort of on the list, Lad's new. You have a lot of new pieces on that side of the ball that didn't really get a lot of time in games during the preseason. Do you look at that and say, okay, we were always sort of expecting it to take some time to come together because there were so many new pieces on that side of the ball?
It's just the process of encourage. Heck yeah, there's some really really good play, and just more is better. More, and when I say it's tighten up, not lighten up. Just keep going. Just work a little bit harder at it, and very very focused on what we're working on.
Tristan heard the past couple of weeks. Were you guys doing anything differently on offense to help him so he, wasn't hindered, like moving around or anything like that?
Yeah, always. You're always trying to play to the strengths of the players, especially the quarterback.
And with him now, obviously, the weeks are recovered. Do you guys plan to open things up or have him doing more offensively? Whether they're throwing or however you plan?
Everything's possible. Everything's possible.
Do you think that he obviously you've asked you before about his numbers through this point of the season is obviously from passing and saw that stuff is way down from what we've seen from him. And now that you guys are 2-2, is there a plan to
Throw more?
Yeah.
We're going to do whatever, just do our very best to move the ball and get first downs and put points on the board.
And you said before he doesn't care.
He's doing great.
About
I mean, he's, again, just, he's the best. Love him, and glad he's on our team, and nobody does more, and he's proven that through the first four weeks. I don't think anybody does more for the entire organization than Justin Herbert does. So love him.
Is DJ Shark going to be back in practice this week?
We'll see. We'll see. Don't think we're going to open the window today, but he's improving too, getting close.
And just his skill set. How much have you missed him on the outside? His ability to sort of stretch the field outside the numbers. Not having him for these first 4 games, what kind of impact does that have? Do you think?
It's had some for sure. I don't know how much.
Oh, go ahead.
How involved is Justin in terms of game planning, talking with Coach Roman about what you guys are liking for each week, and how have those conversations gone on as that relationship has progressed during the season?
Good, better, better than, as good or better than any that I've ever been around. Meetings, you're talking about meetings and discussions.
How have you seen?
Working together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. As good as that, good or better than I've ever been around.
Do you think Justin has been maybe more vocal in terms of, as he's gotten more comfortable in the offense, saying like, these are some of the plays that really fit for what we're trying to do, and being a little bit more, not assertive, but just like vocalizing what he thinks might work a little bit more? Because I think Coach Roman was saying earlier in the year, like sometimes you don't really have time to do a lot of back and forth. It's just you got to put the offense in and go with it. So have you seen a little bit more conversation back and forth?
I've just seen it from when I got here in April. I mean, it's been consistently good, and like I said, as good as it's been anywhere I've ever been. His feedback in meetings with him, daily, weekly, and it's the input he gives, and his insights are good or better than any I've ever been around.
You've had some good battle for Sean Payton over the years.
Yeah.
What's the challenge going against his team?
Tough, disciplined, well-coached football teams, always, in all phases. Always about as good as it can get.
What type of challenges does a rookie quarterback like Bo Nix present?
The challenges that really any good quarterback presents. He's got the ability to get the ball to any part of the field. He's tough, young, mobile, smart. Been playing a lot of football. We've all watched it and seen it. I know I have, and it's impressive. So challenges.
I don't think we asked this coming out of the game, but Tardy got his first real run of NFL action in that game. How did you feel like he did?
Oh, really? Arrow up. I thought he played a really good game, and that's exciting. He's done a great job and acquitted himself really well in our last game against the Chiefs.
Do you feel like Bud Dupree's done maybe a pair of sacks against Kansas City?
Yeah. Bud's been a great addition to the team. Love having him, and he's played really well. He's been a stalwart, and just keep it rolling. Bud's been when I say good teammate, great teammate. Does anything. If you were on a team, you'd want to be the kind of teammate, that he is. Because, it's just, he doesn't have a bad day. And he's available every practice, goes hard, plays hard, studies, and plays really good on Sunday.
Has he kind of been a mentor to Dayon and Sully?
I think he's been a great teammate. I don't know if I'd categorize it, any. In terms of mentor, I'm sure he is. But he's been a great teammate for all of us.
Good. You guys have stuck with that with the linebacker rotation, even with Junior being out. You've seen Troy in there. What's the motivation for maintaining that rotation? What have you liked about playing three linebackers in each individual game? Different guys depending on who's been out.
Yeah, I mean, Deion and Denzel have gotten the majority of the snaps and playtime stats would bear that out well, I would think. And then also think Troy's really good, and excited to get back out on the field today and see if Junior can get back in the mix.
What have you thought of Zion Johnson so far this season?
Yeah, one of my favorites on the team. Love his approach to everything. I mean, it's a great teammate as well. Super smart, sturdy, tough. Also an ascending player. Very, very young, but plays like he's been playing for 5, 6, 7 years.
Just
Love the mentality.
you've been blessed.
Attacks everything he does.
You've been blessed with great kickers who can boom it from 50 or more. You had Akers, and then you've got Cameron now.
Yeah.
But have you noticed that just with kickers and everything, it's evolved to where we're seeing more makes from 50 and the accuracy level and number of kicks from 50 and beyond this year have been spiked up and through the charts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've noticed it. Yeah, they're. It seems like it gets better every year, and everything from the snap to the hold to the protection. Everybody works really hard at it to be good.
But with the evolution of kickers now, is there less where you see it as a risk to try from maybe 50 to 55, maybe compared to 10, 15 years ago because of accuracy rates and everything?
Yes.
Just following up on
I would agree with that.
on Zion. Just where would you like to see him improve as a player specifically?
Like all of us, I mean, everybody wants to grow in all areas. It's like being a carpenter. I mean, you want to be good with the hammer, the saw, all the tools. You want to keep getting a little bit better every day, and so simple that that approach works. But that's where I see him. That's what I see him doing at all parts of his game. He's just trying to get a little bit better, working a little bit harder at each of them.
Jim, the way you talk about quarterbacks, anyone you've coached in the past, is that you often build them up and I never say anything negative towards them. Like, does that come from your playing career, your experience, or something happening in your career where you?
No, I'm just going to stop you right there because you're going to ask me to answer that, and the way you framed it is, I have no reason to build up Justin Herbert. I mean, he's about as good. I mean, he doesn't need that. So no, just that's not where I focus my time. So the premise of the question, I would just stop you there. It's not something that I need to do.
Yeah, I wasn't asking about Justin. I'm just saying, like, your relationship with quarterbacks over your career, like the way that you, I don't know, throughout your career, you built quarterback up this way. People have called you.
Coached him. I just coach him.
Quarterback.
I just coach him. Yeah, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy. It's fun. You get to coach all any position. When you're a head coach, gosh, that's a good thing about being a head coach. You can coach anybody. But I really like helping coach the quarterbacks, and Shane does a great job of it too, and so does Greg Roman. And but yeah, I like being able to coach guys.
Did you have a relationship with the head coach when you were playing? The type of one you cultivate now?
Yeah, yeah, I've never seen it not that way. Never been a part of it where the quarterback and the head coach didn't have a close relationship. But that's the same. I mean, my approach is the same with all the positions, You
mentioned a few weeks ago that you were going to separate the backups from Justin in meetings. Did you actually do that? Like, are they in different meetings?
At first, when Taylor was starting out, yeah, we were doing some of that, and we did do it. And I feel like it's caught up to the speed, and now all the quarterbacks are in the same meeting now.
So
Have been for a couple of weeks.
So it was Taylor.
By himself and Easton and Justin together, or is Taylor and Easton together?
All three are together. Everybody's caught up. Everybody's up to speed.
Well, I'm saying when you said when Taylor first started.
Going back like a couple months ago, or a month and a half ago. Game one. Yeah, that's the way we approach it.
Yes.
Taylor was getting individual meetings.
Getting caught up.
Yeah, and he's totally caught up.
Okay, but you didn't ever separate them because you wanted Justin to be doing
Different things in the meeting than the other guys. It was more to get Taylor caught up on the first traded for him.
Correct. Yeah, and there was an idea of just people you can't do what Justin Herbert does. He's in a different stratosphere. So, if you recall. So,
But it's been more about coaching him differently.
yeah, just coach him. Yeah, and that's really the way it should be. The way it should be is coaching each guy, especially the quarterbacks. To what they do best.